Philip Hammond appears to have developed warm ties with China during his tenure as Chancellor of the Exchequer, unearthed reports suggest. Last month, the Advisory Committee on Business Appointments revealed that Philip Hammond will be a paid, part-time advisor to Saudi Arabia's finance minister as the country prepares to host the G20 Leaders Summit in November. The news did not come as a surprise, as the former chancellor has had a close relationship with the Saudis for years. In 2015, he came under fire for accepting a watch worth nearly £2,000 from a Saudi businessman, despite a ban on ministers accepting expensive gifts. And in July of last year, Mr. Hammond visited the country as Chancellor, to promote economic and social reform. On the trip, paid for by the British taxpayer, he met the Minister of Finance who later offered him the job. In a report for The Spectator, the magazine's gossip columnist Steerpike wrote about Mr. Hammond's new job. It appears that the former Chancellor, who in September said the Tory party is no longer tolerant, and has been infected with ideological puritanism that brooks no dissent, has no problem working with a regime that regularly persecutes government critics, tortures and beheads the accused, and is suspected of brutally killing the journalist and critic of the regime Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. A spokesman for Mr. Hammond told the publication, "Saudi Arabia currently holds the rotating presidency of the G20 and he is advising the Saudi finance minister in that context. The G20 has a vital role to play in preparing the global economy for post-COVID recovery, ensuring the recovery is as inclusive as possible. The Saudis are not the only ones with whom Mr. Hammond has developed a warm relationship." The 64-year-old also appears to be a fan of Xi Jinping's China. In late July, Prime Minister Boris Johnson performed a U-turn and announced that Huawei products would be banned from the UK and all products currently existing would have been removed from Britain's infrastructure by 2027. The decision came as the Trump administration continues what one UK official calls a campaign of unrelenting pressure on the company. US officials claim China could use the firm as a gateway to spy, steal or attack the UK.